First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Jake Elliott taking on for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. For the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5. Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, his first throw.
Hit the wrong button. I ain't even mean to do that shit.
Picked up on the USC man, Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Hey, my man, wide open coming across the middle.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Hurts will throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
And a good return is he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They're on 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Here's third and a few inches.
Brings up third down.
Penix working out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Yeah,
They brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
There's Robinson showing the flash. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Eagle pressure, too much this time. There he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Here's Penix. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a great return as he gets this.
I can't use the Falcons for it. It's not worth it.
Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 and 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot at the Falcons' 21-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Let the crowd go. Just do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Second and 10.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the Falcons first down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Penix. And is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. 16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports.
16-0. It's about to be 16 quick. I'm about to flip this one. So.
Here's 2nd and 10.
God first and then.
Here we go, set. 72.
On the draw, Robinson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
And looking to throw.
Look at the bullshit.
Now a quick throw there, but it's
That
going to
nigga threw the ball for a fucking play. He's so scared.
But the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll throw with Penix. He's got his man London.
Let me celebrate. We're getting our ass back. We're back to
Drake London, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6.
Oh yeah. Fuck that.
Tells us how many times they ran this play
Over the past few weeks.
They executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
All right, Falcons, I just want to tell you, have a great day. It's been a great one. Never again. Thank you kindly. Yeah, game results, we know. Come on. Let's keep it moving. That's team. We ain't gonna do that right there. Tell you that. I don't know who to play with. I don't want to play with the same team that I always play with. Girl, down. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna hit the random jump. Let's hit random. Let's see. Nah, I just play with them. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the Cowboys is.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from East Rutherford.
Hold up, let's go get the boys and everybody here. Make sure everybody in the game. Reorder. Let's see who get it. Kick return. See, why the fuck would they have him at kick return? Don't even make sense. And I got Serpent back here, but they are tripping. Fucking put those back.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
A play fake. Now Dart exiting the pocket right. There's some right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer. There's no event.
A nice pick up, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
We got a quarterback.
3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of shotgun. It's that's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
Shit.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a giant 1st down.
A gain of 12
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
It's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run with Tracy. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Throws to his right. Now he'll air this one out for Howard.
They gotta stop that
All
cheating.
the way down inside the 5.
Big
Big-time play out of the G-Mess. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Tracy will take this in for
Switch my pizza so all the way in the white. Oh, motherfucker.
exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Speak about it, sir.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Dak going to put it up right away.
Get the fuck out of here, y'all. How you get him?
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 46, 46. Then we're going to 53. 46.
Shotgun snap to Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Here we go, 46.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 50.
3rd and short. Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he will go all the way. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get the ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
For Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready up. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Rolling right. Looking down the field there, but ball's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here we go.
On play action, it is Dart.
Yeah,
Is intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The first carry for the former heel, Devontae Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Dak facing 3rd and long. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Got score. We get good.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Short throw, caught by
Good.
was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Of course he does.
Going to 54, wide in. Hey, kill. We go 47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Well, man.
Taken by left.
It's 1st and goal, baby.
Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
Yeah.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him
My
back.
fault.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, I like it. Shit, we can score.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Dak. Forced out wide.
Out my way. What the fuck are y'all doing? Fuck, man.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Block.
It'll
Shit.
come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This is about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys
Should have ran time out.
here late in the 1st half
Made
to
sure.
take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Okay, ready? First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
That's out.
Warriors 70. Check out.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Moving outside the pocket.
He thought he could.
Out of reach. Toward the side.
Be a lot of people wide open though.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it-best play call. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
In
want.
the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Yeah, cool. Force it. Have your ball though, yeah, for sure.
3 points, all that separates these two sides.
I got a score right here.
Half number 2.
You got me on about.
Kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Pickens involved.
Here we go.
Stack can throw it here on first down.
Bro, how the fuck are they keep?
He'll go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had
He's
5
having that
offensive
blocking
linemen
shit.
and a running
Telling
back in the backfield. I
don't even
promise
get a
you,
chance to look at
somebody
him and
was
see what's
assigned
already
to that
chopping.
linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Second down, Prescott.
Yeah, bro.
This one is caught by Turpin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I would have kept going, but it would have made me drop that shit. All right.
Kill. Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Now, Prescott.
This
Is intercepted.
Quit turning this shit off.
Picked off
You gotta get out the game.
Wilson Adebo.
Quit turning this shit off.
And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Makes the score Giants 14, Cowboys 10.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ooh. Yeah, all that.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now a second down throw for Prescott. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Look, I'm telling you, these niggas ain't blocked. Oh, they got a block for him a little bit. Just a little bit.
He knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball.
Got good time for me to run and grow.
With that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Maybe in his pass blocking for me.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Lamb. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Shit, come on.
Kill.
We gotta score like here. He's coming.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott.
Fuck. Talking about.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Kill. Here we go. Come on, Nick. Here we go, 46. Swerve. Hey. Here we go, 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Here we go, 46.
To throw is Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They're down and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Dak to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught
Shit, bro.
He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A shotgun snap for Prescott.
Can't let him in.
And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdowns, but a first down. It's first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he's got it at the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20
clutch
yards.
game now. We got we down so right. Man, he's playing super tricky. That's really I feel like this one.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Bronco 80.
On the field, it's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hines.
That's it, man.
For a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by
Took the bait.
I think he chalked this
Took
one
the
up
bait.
to just a rookie
Thought I was
mistake.
sending everybody.
Anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
By Ferguson.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down.
Good, boy. Oh, your man gonna quit, man. It was a good game, cuz. They gonna quit. It was a good game, man. It was a good game. Yeah. Man, he didn't lag me on like 5 game streak. So like, it showed me I got like 5 losses. Some of the games I was winning still lagged me. Okay, give me a loss. But some games I don't know who to use. So I really want to use the same team, but I just use the Cowboys like they all. That's a real defensive, but everybody out here. Okay, let's use that. Nah, I can't use that. Use the ball.
I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals.
Let's run it. Let's see who we get. Range of 39.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens.
It's raining, so it's going to be hard to close.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. Good job on the return.
We fucked up the whole. Let's get everybody in. Let's get everybody in the game. Boom. Let's get everybody back at kick return. That shit don't make sense. I don't even know. I'm just putting it back.
To the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That is caught. It is Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins all game.
He'll get about 8 on that one. Most of
So she will Hopkins.
It's second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground.
So you went about it with a mop.
Pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And the pistol, Jackson
Ready. In the middle.
to the tight end, Cooper. And he drops down.
Ain't even using him.
Of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, you change it.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Out to his right.
Hey, slip on the rain.
Throwing and completing.
Like the
First down. A pickup of 9.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. Something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Oh, he was sliding on the rain. That's crazy.
And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson.
That's good defense, bro. I ain't even see you coming. Like freaky field, bro.
He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it
I
sets
ain't
up
even see that.
3rd and long.
That was a good play for him. He just got
Here's Hill.
Jesus.
Forget about it. They're going to lose more yards. Good job on the defense. And it's 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Yo.
It's going to stay back there. That's what you're going to do.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throwing up top and looking for Flowers.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Fuck the hell out of this like that, bro.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play.
I can't believe
Nothing is the
scoring
score.
that first drive.
We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
They're right here. Let's go.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Rushed to his left. Now he takes off.
Man, what the fuck are y'all doing, man?
There was nowhere to go with the ball.
Fuck he grabbing it for?
He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go.
All right, come on.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll try it.
We got the third.
Have a Dolphins first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane.
Achane again the ball game. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Solo left Zion. Trouble one high. Trouble one high.
A shotgun snap for Tua.
Kick. Don't give me that weak ass formation. Give me the kick.
Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Tua will give it to Achane.
Everybody's
Wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Achane. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
Good touchdown.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 47.
Good show watching the game, bro. You watching? Oh, what's wrong?
There's a short one caught by Andrews.
Oh, we got a quick, bro.
We used to say this is
What time that game? Come on.
every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after
That should be a tie.
Sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second.
Should be a tie.
Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here we go. So we won it, boy. Let's go. Right before the half, needed that.
What a catch and run by the tight end
Good
as
play,
he takes
boy.
it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch. You need
Let's see what trying that game. Come on.
Not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, come on. 18.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Going up top.
Yeah.
A huge mistake
Yeah.
late in the half. It is intercepted.
Yeah,
And the
bro.
Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Go.
Into
Let's
the
go, girl.
secondary, past the
There we
40.
go, boy. Turn me up, man.
Inside
Turn
the
me
20.
up, man.
And they're not going to run him down.
Bro.
He goes all the way.
Bro.
72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the
Shot.
final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
See, now I'm making minutes.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
Oh, shit. I ain't
Here
even
he is.
going to back
Tyreek
in.
Hill
Stupid.
back to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of
Oh,
the
yeah.
30-yard
That's
line.
it. I don't know. 50.
First and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. On first down, here's Tunga Vailoa to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be taken
How you catch the
down
ball in
as
between
time
four
runs out
motherfuckers?
on this first half of play. So, one half in the books.
Between
Second
four
half
people.
coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, you get balls. That's good. That's good. I'm going to try to go back to Tyreek now after that pass. You feel me?
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or
No,
more
I kicked it to
as
him.
this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
They're going to try to get Tyreek involved. Man.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
They'll toss it here to Achane.
How the fuck?
On the first down, tackle made after the pickup of 3.
There's no way he's gonna pass both of them right there. Fuck you.
They had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A run, and it's a chance. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line.
20, GX. 19.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it. And complete it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. So now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on third and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On fourth down, Tunga Vailoa.
Give me that.
This
There you go. I'm gonna go for it.
picked up
Oh,
by
damn.
Nate
Oh, shit.
Wiggins.
That's how we do that. Brown.
And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Dolphins 7.
I feel like if I don't kick it to him for Tyreek right now, he gonna quit. Trying to do the squid pick jump.
Now, after the
Like right here, you
touchdown,
got
Luke is back out to kick this one away.
Fuck, I shouldn't have did that.
Tyreek now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, come on.
They'll start on the ground. It's H.M. This may short pick up to about the 30. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua.
Good
He's
shit,
going
bro.
to be taken down. A sack on
Good
what
shit.
likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Yeah, good job.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now Tua.
Go.
Over the middle. Caught by Tyreek.
They be cheating shit in this game, bro. I swear. Everything.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion.
That was a
on
pick. I
third
think it's
and
something.
16.
Sack. It was a sack.
43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's
Okay.
Tua.
There we go.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager.
Sending that
One
shit.
thing you
Quarterback
have
out
to
here
do
get
if
the
that's
ball
the
up out
case
of
is
his
you
own.
have to protect the ball.
Oh, he just got up out of there. Good runs, man. I'm up out of here, man.